What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Investing Circle, where we talk all things financial freedom and making your money work for you. Today, we're talking about why cash flow is more important than net worth. And I've got to start with my story. I always thought that hitting net worth numbers was the pinnacle of my financial independence journey. And while it is really important, I realized, and pretty quickly, along with the majority of the FI community, aren't really hunting for net worth, but a cash flow number. You can have a higher net worth with very little cash flow stats, and that's just not something that sounds appealing. Unless you're convinced sharing your net worth number is something that's going to garner you a deep friendship at a bar or something along those lines. I'm a millionaire just doesn't have the same ring to it if you're still living paycheck to paycheck. So the simple example here is basically a person or a business, right? So a person or a business may have a high net worth due to a large amount of assets, such as real estate or investments, but may not have the ability to generate a sufficient amount of cash flow to cover expenses or make necessary payments. On the other hand, a person or a business with a lower net worth may have a strong cash flow due to a successful and profitable business. This can allow them to meet their financial obligations, invest in growth of the business or personal development, and achieve financial stability. That's a big one. So let's say two different people, right? Jack and Jill, to make this really easy, buy properties in Florida. Jack and Jill both put 20% down on their homes worth $400,000. So that's about an $80,000 down payment. Jack buys a single family home to live in, and Jill buys a duplex. Jill rents one of the units to a tenant and lives in the other, charging market rent for about $1,400. With no other savings or changes, fast forward 12 months. And keep in mind, we are in a recession now, but the average house value went up 9.9% year over year. So that means both Jack and Jill see their net worth increase from approximately $39,600, keeping in mind there's no other things there, to about $119,600. The difference is Jill has created an income stream paying for some of her expenses, most likely some of her mortgage here, where Jack is still tied to his W-2 income alone. Same net worth, same number on a piece of paper, different results, and less stress at home. It's not just an example either. Top earners are seeing it too. So cash flow versus net worth, right? That's the big question here. Simply put, cash flow is the movement of money into and out of a business or individual's bank account. It is a measure of the financial health of a business or individual, and it is a critical factor in determining the ability to pay bills, invest in growth, and maintain financial stability. Net worth, on the other hand, is a measure of a person's or business's assets minus their liabilities. It is a snapshot, a picture of an individual's or business's financial position at a specific point in time. So here are the three reasons that cash flow is more important. One, you don't have as much control over net worth as you do cash flow. Net worth as a number can fluctuate wildly. See the current market in your 401k if you need an example of that. Cash flow can also change, but you have more control over your income streams. Rent is set, dividend stocks you select, etc. Number two is cash flow is necessary to meet financial obligations. A company or individual with strong cash flow is better able to meet their financial obligations and has the resources to invest in growth opportunities. Without a consistent flow of cash, for most of this is a W-2 income, bills just can't be paid. Number three, increasing net worth doesn't mean an increase in cash flow. If there is a focus on increasing cash flow, net worth will inevitably increase. Net worth is typically assets, something that you make money on. If the focus is primarily net worth, there's a chance your cash flow doesn't increase. You can't pay your bills with your net worth. That's the key here. Cash flow is more important than net worth because it is a measure of a business or individual's ability to generate the funds needed to meet those financial obligations we continue to talk about and invest in business or personal growth. Without a sufficient amount of cash flow, a business or individual may struggle to meet their financial obligations, leading to financial instability and potentially even bankruptcy. That's an extreme measure, but you get the idea here. Cash flow is the number that I've prioritized over net worth because as I increase my cash flow through income producing assets, I know my net worth will increase.